Share this dream I had last night. Today's January 2nd, 2017. And yeah, I don't know why I would have this dream. It was random. I never had it before. And I just felt like it was strange and I wanted to share it with you guys. But yeah, I pulled up to this grocery store parking lot and I get out of my car and I see people, in a panic looking up, pointing, and I look up and there was this huge, like horseshoe shaped craft hovering above us, like real slowly. And on top of the craft, I noticed it had like these buildings, like skyscraper buildings and statues that were also very like large, like skyscraper size. And the craft was huge, like a city size aircraft. But yeah, and then I see it fly by us and then it drops 2 bombs in different parts of the city. And that's when people, and I start feeling panic in the dream and we start running and I'm trying to figure out how to get out of the city and find my family and get us, somewhere safe. And I noticed that there's this like lava substance that's flowing, like swallowing things and people, like going uphill and going up buildings, and it felt like you couldn't escape from it, like no matter where you went. But then I find myself with friends and family, and that we were trying to figure out what we could do. And that's when the beings from the craft appeared to us. And what tripped me out is that they were all black people, and they said that we had to come with them if we wanted to survive or to live. But then they said that no white people were allowed to go with them, that they had to stay here. And then I asked them why, and they said because your leader has broken our treaty, and for that they had to be punished and they couldn't be trusted anymore, or something like that. And then I tell him, but my kids are half white, and he tells me that was fine, that to bring them. And so I'm right there, I guess walking down the street behind them, like towards I guess the craft, and I see people on the sides of the streets like yelling, don't go, don't do it, it's a trap, it's better for you to stay and fight, and things like that. And I kind of started thinking like, yeah, what is it that these people want? What are they gonna do to me and my kids? Where are they taking us? And as I'm thinking that, one of the guys or whatever from the craft, he turns around and like kind of looks at me. And the strange thing is like he was showing me like glimpses through like the mind's eye of their home. So I was right there just staring at him, and it almost felt like he was just showing me pictures in my mind of what their home looked like and what it was like. And as I'm standing there thinking, what should I do? It feels better for me to go or to stay and fight. That's like when I wake up. But yeah, I just thought it was strange, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. And I woke up like tripping out, almost felt like if it was some type of message dream. And I still could picture it pretty like vividly, the craft and their home planet. And so I started Google searching like horseshoe shaped UFOs, and I found some, but I could there was no picture of the exact one that I seen in my dream.
There, go up. No, go down. Sorry, go down. Down. Right there. Stop. Flying roll. July 8th. What year? 1947. Now go down. Same thing you just saw. underlined in red. He got the whole thing in red. Go down. He's going to show right there. Stop. Go up. Read from here. Here's the transcript.
Here is a transcript of some of the most important details of the report.
The report of 1947 regarding the flying roll or the robin, round robin. Go ahead.
Part of the disc carry crews.
Part of the discs, chariots, they carry crews. So Esau was able to see inside the windows of them. So he said part of the disc carry crews. We saw people inside. Like that black, remember that Edomite, the old man? What are they? They're black. Oh, you saw brown people? No, black. They had to correct us simple behind. Black. That's what they saw in there. Watch.
Others are under remote control.
Meaning they saw some where it was empty. But it's not empty. Remember the Ezekiel 1 says, the spirit goes, the wheels go, the spirit goes. So the chariot, the angels will be flying outside of it and the chariot's moving with them. They don't see the angel with it. You understand? Let's see Ezekiel 1 real quick. Ezekiel 1. So they're not under remote control. They're being flown, just not inside. Ezekiel 1 real quick. I don't want to go there, but I have time, right? Yeah, I do. Ezekiel 1.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 1.
You know what I want, right, Jess?
Verse 19.
Yeah, read that.
And when the living creatures went.
Living creatures are the angels. Go ahead. No, get verse 5. I got to read verse 5 first. I got to go back with what the white guy said to the woman. Verse 5.
Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 5. Also, out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures, and this was their appearance. They had the likeness of a man.
Look like people. Go ahead. They had arms, legs, feet, a head. Watch this.
And every one had 4 faces, and every one had 4 wings. And their feet were straight feet, and the sole of their feet was like the sole of a calf's foot.
Captain Isaac showed a video of his chariots of God. They showed footprints in the moon, and they were calf footprints. Calves' footprints on the moon, walking around. Esau took a picture of it. It was calves' feet, big calves' feet shapes on the moon, the surface of the moon. So, Bible's a true book. Go ahead.
And they sparkled like the color of burnished brass.
What color were they?
Burnished brass.
Black. These are black entities, black angels. Now, we go to what I want.
Verse 19. And when the living creatures went, the wheels went by them.
When the living creatures moved, they didn't turn. Because they had a face on each side. So they can go like this, they go like that, they go back, they move like this. Because they had a face. They didn't got to turn anywhere. So they move like that. Matter of fact, no, I don't want that. I want, hold that. Where's this lightning? How fast they move. Where's it at?
Verse 13.
Verse 13. Yeah, 13.
No, it's not it.
Yes, it is. 13, 14. Yes, it is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Verse 13. As for the likeness of the living creatures, their appearance was like burning coals of fire.
Black.
And like the appearance of lamps. They
were glowing. They had power around them. Go ahead.
It went up and down among the living creatures. And the fire was bright. And out of the fire went forth lightning.
Lightning. Go ahead.
And the living creatures ran and returned as the appearance of a flash of lightning.
See how fast they move? Like lightning. Boom, they're over here. Boom, they're over here. Boom, they're over here. They're fast. After that space, that chariot went to that guy's base within a minute. You're not stopping that. Go to the next one. Verse, we was at 19?
Verse 19.
Yeah, read that.
And when the living creatures went, the wheels went by them.
When the living creatures traveled, the wheels were with them. Go ahead.
And when the living creatures were lifted up from the earth, the wheels were lifted up.
So it's because you don't see them inside the ship. That probably means they're outside the ship, flying around. That's why it says unmanned. Because Esau wasn't allowed to see him. Read verse 1. Read number 1. I said verse 1. Number 1. Well, okay, come on. Part 1. Yeah.
Part of the...
Yeah, number 1. Yeah.
Okay. Part of the disc carry crews. Others are under remote control.
Meaning they don't see them being moved, but they're being manned also. Go ahead.
The mission is peaceful.
No, it's not. Not for now it is. Go ahead.
The visitors contemplate settling on this plane.
They do. Well, they contemplate settling us on this plane to rule. Go ahead.
These visitors are human-like, but much larger in size.
Tall and black, like the guy said. One guy, he said, he saw when I was 7'4". 7'4", and his wings were the size of a jetliner. That's the guy said. Go ahead.
They are not excarnate earth people, but come from their own world.
I'm going to show you that Esau knew in time that these documents are going to be revealed to the public. So they speak in code. So he's going to say they come from their own world. I'm going to show you how they know what that world is. They're saying these things are from another world that's part of this one. But we can't see that one. Well, I'm going to show you that in the Bible also, but they try to be slick. Watch this.
They do not come from a planet as we use the word.
They do not come from a planet as we use the word planet. Go ahead.
But from an etheric planet which interpenetrates with our own and is not perceptible to us.
They come from a realm we can't see. So he says, not but from an etheric. Etheric means the sky. The sky, like something in the sky, heaven. He's saying etheric means ether, which is from the sky. It's like a chemical that can go into, like you heard the term ether, like Nas, ether. It's flammable liquid. It's either that or it's a reference to the sky, ether or etheric, referring to the sky. These are code words. They try to be slick. Go ahead.
The bodies,
so they come from a realm that's in this world, but not really. Remember, I'm reference it. When Elisha was Elijah, they were in a room. Elisha was in a room, and they were surrounded. And he goes, "We're surrounded." And Elisha said, "Open his eyes that he may see." And the guy, when he opened his eye, he saw angels all in a room and mountains of chariots. That's what he means. They're in a whole different dimensions, what he's saying. But they're amongst us right now. Everyone has an angel. Everyone in here has an angel right now. There's angels in here right now. Everyone has their own. They're in here, but we can't see them. That's what he's saying, scientifically speaking. Go ahead.
The bodies of the visitors and the craft automatically materialize on entering the vibratory rate of our dense matter.
They can appear and reappear whenever they want. That's what he's saying. Go ahead.
The disc poses a type of radiant energy or
the disc possesses a what?
A type of radiant energy or a ray.
They possess a particular energy or ray of light around the disc or the chariots. Go ahead.
Which will easily disintegrate any attacking ship.
Which will easily do what?
Disintegrate any attacking ship.
So the power that's around these chariots can disintegrate an attacking ship. How do they know? Because they tried it. That's why. They tried it and they died. I'm going in. Oh, snap. Okay, we just lost Johnny. Let's go back. Which will easily disintegrate any attacking ship. Go ahead, watch this.
They re-enter the etheric at will.
They re-enter the sky at will. He's saying the sky. But the word etheric and another term are synonymous in certain contexts. Etheric and something else. I'm going to show you the next word. Go ahead.
And so simply disappear from our vision without trace.
They can reappear. They can materialize and dematerialize whenever they want. They can appear and reappear. That's in the Bible. Go ahead, like Christ did. He'd appear and reappear whenever he wanted. Same thing. Go ahead.
The region from which they come is not the astral plane.
Stop. The region from which they come, he says, is not the astral plane. So why did he emphasize them not coming from the astral plane? What's the astral plane? Go to the definition of astral plane, please. They don't come from the astral plane, he says. What does astral plane mean? Read that, please.
Astral plane. The astral plane, also called the astral realm or the astral world, is a plane of existence postulated by classical, medieval, oriental, and esoteric philosophies and mystery regions.
Medieval, oriental, as in the East, where we're from, and esoteric means not things that's known to very few things that are known, but are known to very, very few people. So you're gonna find that word esoteric, or they spell it esoteric. It's really esoteric. You'll find that word in there also. So esoteric is something that's not really that's known, but known by very, very few, and known by the few who are intellectual, which will be us in this room, Israel. You understand? Or Edom, the elites. That's what esoteric means. Philosophies. Go ahead. And mystery religion.
And mystery religions.
Watch this.
It is the world of the celestial spheres.
Stop. It is the world of the celestial spheres. Watch this.
Crossed by the soul.
Crossed by what?
The soul.
Go ahead.
And the astral body.
In its astral body. When you die, your spirit leaves and goes somewhere. That's called an astral body. This is heathens' terms for your soul or your spirit. They call it the astral body, or you go to the astral plane. When you die, you go to the astral plane. Esau's using theological heathen doctrines rather than scriptural. But it's the same, alluding to the same thing. Go ahead, watch this.
Astral body on the way to being born.
Oh, wait. It says, it is the world of the celestial spheres crossed by the soul in its astral body on the way to what?
Being born.
On the way to what?
Being born.
The Most High putting the spirit in the woman, the belly, the baby. Go ahead.
And after death.
And when you die, the spirit dwells in this place before you're born, and when you die, it goes to the same place again. Watch this.
And it's generally believed.
It is generally what?
And it's generally believed
to be what?
Populated by angels.
By what?
Angels.
What's that place called? It's called heaven. All this talk is BS. It's heaven. The astral plane is heaven. That's all it is. Go ahead.
Spirits or other immaterial beings.
Immaterial beings like angels. Go ahead.
In the late 19th and 20th century, the term was popularized by theosophy.
Theosophy is a wisdom of God. Go ahead. Philosophy of God. Go ahead.
And Rosicrucianism.
So that's all I want. So now, the astral plane is heaven. Go back to, again, website again. So Esau is using, rather than use biblical terms, if he does that, it'll validate the Bible. So he had to use heathen terms or philosophy instead. So he goes, they don't come from the astral plane. They don't come from heaven, he says. Go ahead, watch this.
7. The disposes, well, number 8. Number 8. The region from which they come is not the astral plane.
Yes, it is. Go ahead.
But corresponds to the locus or talos.
Locus or talos is a Hindu philosophy or term for heaven and hell. It's the same place. So he's basically being slick. It's not the astral plane, but it's the locus or talos. That's still astral plane from a different philosophy. Go ahead.
Students of esoteric matters.
Students of esoteric matters. Go ahead.
Will understand these terms.
You'll get what I'm saying. So in one way, he's saying in one way, it's not heaven. And he goes, yeah, it's heaven. Well, I'm going to use the Hindu version of heaven instead, rather than the biblical version. Watch this.
They probably cannot be reached by radio, but probably can be by radar. If a signal system can be devised for that apparatus.
That's all I want. So this is their research on the flying roll that they've seen. What they can do if you approach them attacking them, you disintegrate into nothing. They're not from heaven, even though they are from heaven. They slick. So now, let's go to YouTube video I sent, Semper Super. Almost done. So they have FBI documents on what these things are, what they're called, what they can do, without even, and remind you, it says attacking ship, the power that surrounds the ship itself destroys attacking ships. So they're not even attacking anybody. You're just flying towards it and it destroys you. Just for flying towards it alone. Press that, play. This is a Space Force model, the new Space Force. Go ahead. Semper Super. Latin for what? Semper Supra. That's their logo. Always above.
What's your nationality? Huh? What's your background? Your parents' background? European? Just good old white American?
My grandparents are Irish.
His grandparents are Irish on your father's side?
Yes.
Yeah. So then you're a so-called white man. It don't matter. You're not racist?
I love black people.
I don't believe it. You know, it was the lawyer William Kunstler once made a statement, and he said, all white people are racist. Whether a little or a lot, all white people are racist, and he's a white man. Now, I'm going to hit you with something. Now listen, I know you can say, oh, that's what he just said, but when a white person says something about white people, more than likely it's true. Because a lot of times, white people don't like to admit stuff about themselves. But if a so-called white person says something about his own race, I'm compelled to believe that it's true. And so William Kunstler made that statement. That might be why they killed him. Right? He died, but they could have slipped him something. But William Kunstler said all white people are racist. Either a little bit or a lot. They're all racist. So hey, your white lawyer said that. One of your own white people made that statement. You can look it up. Before William Kunstler died, he said all white people are racist.
Doesn't mean I agree.
So now you don't have to agree. I'm just stating something. You understand?
Yeah,
You might even say that it's not true. You might even say you disagree.
You can't speak
You might even say, well, that's William Kunstler's opinion as a white man. But like I said, I'm inclined to believe it a lot of times if it comes from a so-called white person. That's just my opinion.
Cool, right.
That's my take on it, you know?
And I was also wondering, like, in all this, like, where does Jesus play in, like, salvation?
We've been talking about Jesus on that salvation already.
Like repentance and believing.
Repentance is for the children of Israel.
But that's.
But you gotta
Are you
understand.
Israel?
Yes, we are Hebrew Israelites. I mean, you've been standing here. Have you heard anything? See that we've been talking about Christ. We've been talking about repentance. But I'm answering him, and you're just gonna butt into our
No, he's my
conversation.
brother. I'm asking
I understand he's your brother, but he's rude. Right?
Sir,
We
you're
have an
making fun of
exchange.
people the whole night. You're not rude.
We're
You're
having
calling
an
gay people
exchange.
faggots the whole night. That's
Excuse
not
me?
rude. You're calling gay people faggots the whole night. That's
Are not gay people faggots?
Is that a nice word? Am I allowed to say the N-word and not get beat up by 40 people right now? That's a derogatory term.
Listen, you can say the N-word
Y'all
right
been saying
now.
cracker all night to my face. and
Right,
I
hold on,
haven't
wait.
said
You can say the N-word right now, and I'll protect you from any Negro that want to
nothing.
beat
But
you
I'm
up.
not going to say that.
Yes,
because
you,
that's not
yes,
who I am.
you want to say it. You want to say
Because
it.
I'm white, I'm
You want to
racist,
say
right?
it. You want to say it. You
Why
know
would
you
I
want
want
to
to
say
say
it.
it? Why would I want to say it?
Where you from?
I'm from Florida, sir.
Florida. Would that be Sarasota, Florida? Huh?
Coral Gables.
Huh?
No, actually, Marion,
The
Florida.
bottom line is we don't trust none of y'all so-called white people.
Okay.
Even the ones of y'all that say that y'all not racist. Give me Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. We don't trust none of y'all. Even the ones that claim that y'all not racist, especially from Florida.
Just don't speak for me, though.
All of you. We
The
can
whole
speak.
state of Florida
We
is
can
racist.
speak for all of you.
All the millions
We
of people
speak
in
for
Florida
the
are
entire
racist.
so-called white race because God already said how y'all are in the white.
Oh, he did.
Read what you got. Ecclesiastes 12 and 10. Read.
Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
What did the Lord say?
Never trust thine
See,
enemy.
you so-called white people, you are natural enemies.
So-called white man. Jesus said, love your enemies.
God said, but enemies of our own nation.
Is Jesus
You don't
God,
understand
though?
that scripture, but hold up, we'll
Is
get to
Jesus
that.
and God the same
We'll get to that. Wait, read.
Never trust thine enemy,
The Bible says, never trust our enemies. Go ahead.
for like as iron rusteth,
Like this iron rusted, come on.
so is his wickedness.
You white people, your racism is sure to come out.
Why am I your enemy, though? I don't even know you.
Because we are of two different nations. And you
Why?
so-called white people,
See,
if
you're
not of
preaching
our
about we all need to come
nation,
together,
we
but you're
are
making me your
enemies.
enemy
No,
right
God
now.
said we
I don't
not,
even know you.
No, God said not for us to come together. Only the
Jesus said
Israelites.
to love your enemy.
Only the Israelites to love one another.
Jesus
That's
said
it.
love your enemy.
Mark 12:29. Let's see what Jesus said there.
You're preaching all this hatred.
Yes, hatred is in the Bible. Yes.
Jesus said turn the other cheek. Love your enemy.
Yes, we hate the white people. We hate you so-called white people. Yes, we do.
You're
Your
not preaching.
enemies.
You're not
Your
preaching.
enemies. And
You're
you're going
preaching
to
hatred.
slavery.
You're not preaching grace.
Thank
You're not
you.
preaching mercy. You're not preaching
We
repentance.
preach all of that.
Jesus said
but
love your
one thing
enemy.
at a time. Read.
And Jesus answered him, the first of all the commandments is,
Say it.
Hear, O Israel,
Hear, O Israel.
And who is Israel? The true Israel are those who believe.
No, the true Israel are those that are born of the seed line of Jacob and his 12 sons.
Not all of them.
Yes, all of them.
Not all
You
of them.
so-called white people are not Israelites. You're the children of Esau.
Not
You're
all
the
of
sons
them.
and daughters of
True
Satan.
Israel
And you're going to
have
slavery
repented
when Christ
and
comes back.
accepted
Read
Jesus
what
as
you
your
got.
Savior. I'm sorry, sir.
Hey, simple as that, man. Go ahead.
You're preaching falsehood. See this false prophet?
Read. That's your false prophet. That white Jesus, that's your prophet. Right. That's your false prophet. The white Jesus.
I don't worship a white Jesus. I don't worship a white Jesus.
My Jesus Christ is a black man that's coming back to slavery.
I don't worship a white
And
Jesus.
you know what?
I
You know what?
worship a Jewish Jesus.
Deal with you long enough, that Klansman will come out of you. That Klansman will come
Because
out of
I'm
you.
white. Because I'm white, I'm
Yes,
racist.
I can see you put that sheet on right
Because
now.
I'm white, I'm
That
racist.
Klansman will
Of course
come
you
out of
can,
you.
because you
Yeah,
think I'm
read
racist because I'm
what
white.
first of all the commandments is, Hear, O
The
Israel,
Lord said, hear, O Israel, first and foremost. Go ahead.
the Lord our God
The
is
Lord,
one,
our God, go ahead,
is one Lord,
is one Lord. Come on.
and thou shalt love the Lord thy God
Go ahead.
with all thy heart,
We should love God with all our heart. Go ahead.
and with all thy soul,
And all our souls. Go ahead.
and with all thy mind,
Come on.
and with all thy strength.
Go ahead.
This is the first commandment.
Come on.
And the second is like, namely this,
Go ahead.
thou shalt love thy neighbor.
We shall love our neighbors, God,
as thyself.
as ourselves. You are not my neighbor. You are the son of Satan.
You're my
You are not my neighbor. You are the son of Satan. Hold on. Read 12:29 again.
And Jesus answered him, the first of all the commandments is, Hear, O Israel.
What's the first of all the commandments?
Hear, O Israel.
Who's my neighbor?
Hear, O Israel.
Israel is my neighbor. Hear, O Israel. Excuse me? What?
Somebody said that earlier.
Yo, Yuki, what you talking about, Yuki?
The God of war.
We're not dealing with Thor right now. Let's get back. Well, what is Yuki talking about, man? Play that. Yo, you gotta play that ukulele, man, and leave us alone. Yeah, Yuki is back on the scene. But let's get back to the fact of the matter. Christ said, love your neighbor as you love yourself. One of your own
So I should
nation.
only love my white people as myself?
Yes,
I should only
well,
love
I
them?
agree with
So
that.
you're
yes.
telling me I should be racist?
Yes, you should.
That's ridiculous.
Why is that ridiculous?
That is ridiculous.
The Lord said,
So what is the cure for
Give
racism
me
if I'm supposed to be racist?
Give me
I'm
Isaiah.
supposed to love you.
Give me Isaiah 13, 15.
What is wrong with you?
Give me Isaiah 13.
You are not preaching anything. Martin Luther.
Hold on, let's see what God said. Let's see what God said.
But
Read
y'all love Martin Luther King, right?
Isaiah 13 and 14, that's a matter of faith. Hold on. Isaiah 13, 14, read.
And it shall be as the chaste
The
robe,
Lord said it's going to be like the chase road. Go ahead.
and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
Because race wars are going to break out in America. Go ahead.
They shall every man turn to his own people.
God said every man going to turn to his own people. So guess what? Even if you don't want to be a racist, God going to make everybody a racist in these United States.
I am.
Read it again. Read.
I'll be clapping. That didn't make any sense.
And it shall be as a chaste robe,
Come on.
and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
Good.
They shall every man turn to his own people,
Every man going to turn to his own people. God.
and flee everyone
And flee everyone. Come on.
to his own land.
So God said he's going to turn everyone to their own people in these last days. So whether you want to be a racist or not, and you can't fool me. I can see that Klansman easing out of you, man. You can't fool me, man. You can't fool me. I can look in your eyes and see that Klansman coming out of y'all. We don't trust y'all. God told us not to trust y'all.
The fact is that I love you and I will be
That's a
racist.
damn lie. You don't even know me. How you gonna know?
Exactly. How do you know
You
me?
don't
How do you know
know
me?
me. How the hell you
So
gonna
how do you know I'm a racist?
Because all you so-called white people.
Am I so-called white? I am white. I'm not so-called white.
No, you're not.
I am white.
You're not the color of his shirt. You're not the color of his shirt.
Oh my God.
You're red.
I got a question.
Black.
I got a question. I got a question.
Are you so-called black?
So-called. My shirt is black. I'm like brown. So I'm not black. I'm a
So you can call yourself black for 2 hours.
No, nobody out there is black. They're different
Then don't
shades of
say it
brown.
then.
Because
Be consistent.
That's what we're known as. We're known.
I'm known as white.
Right. That's why I label you that. But you're not really white.
Listen, man, this is not, you're getting on tangents, man. None of this is important, man. The most
It
important
is
thing,
important.
no, it's
You know
not.
what's
The most important thing is we are all destined for hell unless we were
No.
Jesus said.
You are going to hell.
That is the only thing that's
You are
important.
going to hell.
We're all going to hell
What do you
unless
think?
Jesus steps in.
Revelation
Come on, man. Yeah.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 9.
I got a question.
Hold on, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him right now. Wait a minute. Wait your turn. I'm still dealing with him. Read.
If any man have an ear,
Which side am I on?
if any man have an ear,
The Bible says if any man have an ear, go ahead.
let him hear.
Let him hear. Go ahead.
He that leadeth into
The
captivity
way you so-called white people rape, rob, and murder, and let our people into captivity. Go ahead.
shall go into captivity.
Shall go into captivity. Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword
The way he killed our people with the sword, go ahead.
must be killed with the sword.
You must be killed with the sword. There's no salvation for you. Go ahead.
Question. Which side am I on? White or black?
I don't know. Hispanic, where's your father from? From where? Honduras? Is he of Indian descent or Spaniard? White Spaniard both?
This right here.
Indian, so then you are Hebrew Israelite. You on the right side of God. You got to repent and keep the commandments. Excuse me? I don't know who you are. You got to identify yourself.
Well, I'm Samoan.
Samoan? No, you're going to slavery.
I'm what?
You're going to slavery. He can be saved. You can't.
Why?
He can be saved. You
But I'm
can't.
Hey, stop that nonsense. No.
You can be.
In the name of Jesus, that is garbage. That is garbage.
But you're going to be subservient to
Do
him.
not listen to this.
Wait,
Garbage.
what if I'm half?
Huh?
What if I'm half Hispanic?
What is your father?
He's Nigerian.
garbage.
Your father's Mexican? Or Aztec or Spaniard?
I don't know.
Aztec Indian?
What's the difference?
The difference is if you're Aztec Indian, then you're Hebrew Israelite from the tribe of Issachar. But if you're Spaniard, white blanco, you're going in slavery.
Right.
So if your father, he said Indian, so your father's Mexican Indian, repent and keep the commandments of the Bible and get ready for Christ's kingdom. That's good. Excuse me?
Hey, the whole point of Romans, though, is
Hold
the
on,
fact
wait, you
that
got a question over here. These girls got a question.
We're gonna go real Afghan. We're Afghan. We're from Afghanistan.
Y'all going to slavery too.
You're lying. You're lying. Bullshit! 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 Bullshit!
He was just claiming to be a Christian. That's not too adjustment.
No. Wait, I got this. Oh my God, I want to.
Ethiopians also. What person? What
B word,
what
A word, you've been cussing all night long.
What curse word are you?
I'm not saying it.
What curse word are you?
I'm not saying
Just
it.
say that. The D, that's in the Bible. The A, that's in the Bible.
Yeah, in context.
No, it's not. I use them in the same context.
No, you didn't.
See that reason? You got me.
Ye Ethiopians, Jared.
Listen, wait, listen, read.
Ye Ethiopians also.
Go ahead.
Ye shall be slain by my sword.
Isaiah 45:14. Yo, back up.
We're going to hell. Wait, we're going to hell.
The whole point of Romans is the fact that Jesus is saved to Gentiles, not just the Jews. I'm not pleading, I'm telling you the truth.
So-called white man can't go.
So-called black man, listen up. The whole point of Romans is the fact that Jesus saved the Gentiles too. Do you believe in the whole Bible? Because Paul brought the gospel to the Gentiles.
The labor of Egypt and the merchandise of Ethiopia and of the Sabians, men of stature, shall come over unto thee, and they shall be thine.
The Lord said they're going to come over to me and they shall be thine. Go ahead.
They shall come after thee in chains.
Where the Ethiopians going?
In chains.
Somali and Ethiopian, you're all the same people. Good.
In chains.
Going in chains, going to the Bible slavery. Good.
They shall come over, and they shall fall down unto thee.
Come on.
They shall make supplication unto thee.
So you other nations, you want to make supplication unto the It don't matter. The hell with the Islam. Islam is going to be destroyed. If I'm going to tell you that the black folks will be so much for Islam. One of your Muslim leaders is telling you, no, we are the children of Islam. Right, because a lot of you Arabs don't accept the black Americans. Every man the bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. You Africans are going to slavery, going to Bible, the 12 tribes of Israel, so-called black Americans, Hispanic Native Americans. You got us in slavery as the Babylonians and the Nebuchadnezzar, so you're going to reap what you sow. Let's say it for me. Let's continue on now. Let's continue on.
Question.
Guess what? Hold on, wait. Guess what? You're going to have to compete because the white man going to be a slave with you, the Arab man going to be a slave with you, the East Indian man going to be a slave with you, the Chinese man, the Japanese man, and all nations. Let's continue with the word of the Lord.
You're
telling me the whole world. Back up. You're telling me
Question.
all nations going to be our slaves. But we know, you don't know what we know. You don't know what we know. Moses, that's a damn lie. Moses wasn't a Muslim.
Question.
Israelite. Give me Leviticus 26 verse. You gotta wait. I'm in the middle of something else. I'm gonna answer your question. You gotta wait. Read. Leviticus 26:26. Bullshit. And you don't like it? Whoever don't like it, I don't like it. This is not for you. You don't like it.
Not for anybody, man. You're speaking
All right,
lies.
just leave. Goodbye. So why the hell you been here
You're
for 2
leading
hours?
people away so I can speak some truth in this
No, you ain't got no truth, man. So
I'm speaking from the whole
You're the
Bible.
devil.
You're taking stuff out of context.
You're the devil. You can't have the
I'm the
truth.
devil?
You're the devil.
Let me tell you something.
You so-called white people are the devil. You
Man,
can't have
listen,
the
he's getting loud. He's getting loud. It must mean he's right. It must mean he's right because he's getting loud.
These are the statutes and judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of
The
Israel.
Lord said he made statutes, judgments, and laws between him and the children of Israel. Go ahead.
In Mount Sinai.
In Mount Sinai. Go ahead.
By the hand of Moses.
By who?
By the hand of Moses.
So it never said nothing about Moses being a damn Israel. It said Moses was given the Lord's statutes and commandments to give to the children of Israel. So Moses is not a Israel.
If you're the chosen of God, you wish for death right now.
No, we're not.
You only going to read what your hands.
No, we're not. Give me St. John 8:51. I ain't worshiping for death. I want to see the nations go down. I want to live. That's right. See that? See these nations go down. See that? Give me St. John 8:51. They're wishing for no damn death. I'm wishing for the death to these nations. I wish you could continue teaching this gospel to see all you kingdom falls. That's what I'm wishing for. You're not teaching the gospel.
You're not teaching the gospel. Verily, verily, I say unto you.
It don't matter. You're not supposed to deal with a black man. You're supposed to stay with your own.
Why?
Because God said so. Deuteronomy 7:3. God said so. There's laws in the Bible against race mixing. So you wasn't supposed to get a black man. You're supposed to stay. When Jesus Christ comes, he's going to separate. Yes, he is.
Jesus Christ told
He's going to separate you.
Yo, you gotta hear this.
7:3. Read.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
The thee are the Israelites, the them are the other nations. Go ahead.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son,
Our daughters shall we not give unto the sons of the white man in the other nations. Go ahead.
nor his daughter
Nor his daughter. Go ahead.
shalt thou take unto thy son.
Shall we take unto our sons. Go ahead.
But they will turn away thy son from following me.
What the Lord says?
But they will turn away thy son from following
All right,
me.
if you be quiet, we can finish. Right? All right. Let us finish. Read.
That they may serve other gods.
If y'all want to be smitten by them, then take them on the side and deal with them. But if they going to ask you questions, let's
Well, just keep going.
read.
And so will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you.
So God taught the Israelites that it is against his laws for us to date or marry or bear children. So that black man that was with you, your man is black that you had the husband with, him and the child, if they repent, they can be saved. But if he married you and don't want to separate from you,
You walk around with your pants off. You walk around with your pants off. Your underwear.
you gotta separate from him and get you a white man. Yes, I know it's no, because you white women, you love that black magic. So you ain't gonna get you a white man. But that's what God said. See that? So according to the Bible, God is against race mixing. So you gotta get you a white man and separate from that black man. If not, well, you going to slavery anyway. That black man, you're gonna be a slave. You might be a slave to that black man that you with.
Right.
See that? In the kingdom of heaven. So you white people are finished. You gotta pay for your crimes that you
That's
committed
right.
against
That's
our
right.
I don't give a damn if
I didn't commit
but
no
you are the
crime to y'all
children
people.
of the ones that committed it. So you gonna pay. Whether you like it, understand it, believe it or not. And that black man that you with cannot save you. If that Negro don't get out of the way, the Lord gonna put him to death.
Look at where she dressed.
Very soon. This society is going down very soon. So I see you in the cotton field. I see you in the cotton field, white girl. And you better get away from her before you get judged.
Right, that's right.
Let's continue with the word of the Lord.
That's right.
Don't come up here and ask damn things that you're not ready for the answer for. Let's continue with the word of the Lord. You can't take the heat. Don't step in our damn kitchen. Let's continue with the word of the Lord. These people sicken me. They come up here and want to mind our business. Then when we don't tell them what they want to hear, they get mad. Read what you got, brother. Read.
That's right.
Read. I'm not mad. Read. Stop minding our damn business, and then you'll get the answer you want when you go somewhere else. But you come up here and ask a question, we're going to tell you like it is. We're not going to tell you what you want to hear. See that? Then you get mad when we give you the answer that you don't want to hear. See that? Read what you got, brother. Read. Read.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
What the Bible say?
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
So the black and Hispanic man and woman, you're not supposed to marry the white man any other nation.
That's right.
That's what God
That's
said.
right.
That's right. You not always want to come up here and mind our damn business and then get mad because they don't get the answer they want. Read what you got. They sicken me with that. Read.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Come on.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son.
Our daughters shall we not give to their sons. Come on.
Nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Right, so that's clear. The Lord said it in the scriptures, either deal with it or keep it moving. Simple as that. See that cold and calculated. That's how it goes down up here. You either deal with it or keep it moving. Go look at the fireworks tomorrow. And leave us the hell alone. Let us teach our people. See that? Get out of here, man.
You don't want that.
See that? No, you don't want that. You just wandering around.
You want to talk.
America lost the World Cup. You're still drunk. You don't know what you're talking. You just walk around.
You don't want
you couldn't catch up to a black woman tonight. You couldn't catch up to a black man. So you don't know what you want to do. Let's continue with the word of the Lord. Anyway, do we have any serious questions before we continue on? See that? Because all these people, man, they get upset and get emotional when we bring out the word, but yet they want to come up here and mind our business. See that? Give me Revelations 11:18. Revelations 11 chapter and the 18th verse. See that? You listen, you come up here, we're going to tell you like it is. We don't give a damn. See that? Even if it have to cost us our life, or take a life. See that? We real with what we believe in.
That's right.
You know what the problem is with America? People want to hear what they want to hear. Now you can't get that with us. Right. We're gonna tell you like it is. See that? If the so-called, if our people want, if you want to hear what you want to hear, go to the church, man. You know what I'm saying? Go to the pastor or something. Go down to DC to the Covenant Baptist Church where they tell you that it's okay to be a faggot and you can get married. Do that, but up here we're not gonna tell you what you want to hear. What was your question?
What's your origin?
Huh?
Your origin.
Our origin, we are Hebrew Israelites. According to the Bible, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native American, and Seminole Indians. We're not Negroes, we're not niggers. We are Hebrew Israelites. We're the chosen
That's
people
right.
of the Lord.
That's right.
See that? And what happened is when we came in slavery, we lost our identity and nationality. So now we're running around with all these different philosophies, thinking we all these other things that we're not. So we out here to try to bring our people back to some truth. You know, the message is forceful and harsh, but with black and Hispanic people, you can't play with them. See that? You can't play with our people because they got too many spirits dealing with them. If you play with them, they're going to try to run over you. So that's why we speak strong and with force. A lot of people take us to be rude and arrogant, but no, we're telling it like it is.
That's right.
You can't play with blacks and Hispanics.
Bring it out.
You play with blacks and Hispanics, they'll play you.
You want to get hurt?
See that? Yeah. See that? That's how it is with our people. They'll run all over you if you play with them. So that's how it's going down, man. We got to tell the truth. And a lot of times the truth is bitter, man. See that? It's a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow, man. See that? A lot of times a lot of people don't want to be told the truth. They want to hear what they want to hear.
Got point there.
But that's how it's going down. See that? That's why America is so full of lies. It's so full of lies. But you know, that's how it's going down. But I mean, if you don't believe what we bring it out or whatever, you disagree, then you have the freedom to go believe what you believe. We're not twisting nobody's arm and making them stay up here. We're not telling you to engage us and then get in an argument because you don't like the answer that we give you. You expected to come up here and get the answer you wanted to hear. Right. No, it's not. It don't work like that. See that? So we got to come back to truth and righteousness and unity as a people. That's what we promote.